The Krell Empire thought they were staging a spectacle. They took an 8-year-old human girl, tiny, fragile, silent, and dropped her into an arena with their deadliest beast, an albino wolf engineered to kill anything that breathed. The galaxy's elite watched, expecting screams and blood, but what they got was something else entirely. Because that little girl didn't run. She didn't beg. She looked straight into the monster's crimson eyes and whispered the one thing that changed galactic history forever. If stories like this give you chills, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps the channel reach more sci-fi fans just like you. And if you want to see more humans are special stories that make you rethink what power really means, stay till the end, because this one it will leave you speechless. The gathering hall of the Krell Empire was vast, an ocean of alien faces lit by cold blue fire. Thousands had gathered to witness a show of dominance, a reminder that no creature in the stars could defy them. A metal cage descended from the ceiling with a hiss. Inside stood an 8-year-old human girl named Meera Solen. Her small hands clutched the bars, her eyes wide but calm. No tears, no trembling, just quiet curiosity. Commander Zixthor, his 6 insectoid eyes glinting, clicked his mandibles. "Behold the human spawn," he sneered. "So fragile, so weak. Let the galaxy see their kind for what they are." The crowd roared with cruel laughter. From the shadows, another cage began to rise, a low growl rolling out like thunder. The Albino Wolf of Varu, the galaxy's engineered terror, stepped into the light. 3 meters tall at the shoulder, fur like ice, eyes burning crimson, it had torn apart armored soldiers. It had never lost. Ixthor raised a claw. "Release the human!" The cage opened with a hiss. Meera stepped forward, bare feet touching the blood-stained floor. The entire arena fell silent, waiting for the scream that never came. The albino wolf moved like a storm unleashed, muscles rippling beneath its pale fur, claws sparking against the steel. Its growl was so deep it made the very air tremble. Every being in the arena leaned forward, eager for the inevitable strike. But Meera didn't run. She didn't even blink. She just stood there, small and unshaken, her dark hair swaying as the beast approached. Commander Zixthor tilted his head, his voice dripping mockery. Paralyzed with fear. How fitting. Yet something shifted. The wolf, Varu, stopped. Just 5 meters from her, its ears twitched. The growl faltered, fading into confusion. Those crimson eyes, bred for slaughter, narrowed as if searching for something it had forgotten long ago. Gasps rippled through the stands. No creature had ever made Varu hesitate. Not once. Meera took a step forward, then another. Her voice, soft but steady, carried through the silence. "It's okay," she whispered. "I know you're scared too." The crowd froze. Zixthor's mandibles clicked in disbelief. The wolf lowered its head slightly, nostrils flaring, sensing something beyond instinct, something warm. And for the first time in its engineered life, the galaxy's fiercest predator hesitated not from confusion, but from recognition. No one in the arena moved. Even the air seemed to hold its breath. Meera stepped closer, her small hand lifting toward the giant creature's snout. Her voice trembled, not from fear, but from compassion. "They hurt you, didn't they?" she whispered. "They made you into something you never wanted to be." The wolf's muscles quivered. A low, mournful sound escaped its throat, not a growl, but a whine. Its crimson eyes shimmered with something no one had ever seen in that beast before. Pain. Across the viewing stands, alien nobles muttered in disbelief. Zixthor's claws dug into his throne's armrest. "Enough of this! Kill her!" he barked. But Varu didn't move. The wolf stared into Meera's tear-filled eyes and saw not a victim, but a mirror, a small, fragile being who understood its suffering. Meera took one final step, her fingers brushing the cold fur of its muzzle. "I'm sorry they did that to you," she said softly. And then, the impossible happened. The wolf's eyes softened. It lowered itself to the ground before her. The galaxy's most lethal predator had bowed. The crowd gasped. Something ancient, something powerful, had just awakened within both beast and child. Zixthor shot to his feet, his mandibles trembling with fury. "Varu, obey your master! Tear her apart!" But the command fell flat. The wolf's ears twitched, its breath steady, its crimson eyes now glowing faintly gold. A deep, echoing howl burst from its chest, shaking the arena walls. It was not the sound of rage, but of release. Energy rippled across its body, threads of crimson dissolving into light. The genetic chains that bound it, the pain circuits, the aggression triggers, all disintegrated. Meera's hand still rested on its fur, glowing faintly where she touched it. Every alien in the stands felt it, a vibration that passed through their chests, not as sound but as emotion. The resonance. The one thing their scientists had called a myth, Meera whispered. "You're free now." And Varu understood. The beast rose, towering above her, no longer a weapon, but a guardian. It turned its head toward the commander's guards, releasing a single growl that sent them stumbling backward. None dared move. Meera, the little girl meant to die, had undone centuries of cruelty with one act of kindness, and the Krell Empire, masters of fear, were witnessing the birth of something far more powerful. The arena lay in stunned silence as Meera and Varu walked side by side across the blood-stained floor. No god moved, no weapon fired. Even Zixthor's voice faltered into nothing. The albino wolf, once a tool of terror, now nuzzled gently against the girl it was meant to kill. Every camera drone captured the moment. Within hours, the footage spread to every corner of the galaxy. The message was clear. Humanity's strength wasn't power. It was empathy. Scientists tried to explain it. Theorists called it resonance, an empathic frequency woven into the human genome. But names didn't matter. What mattered was that every species now knew humans could reach hearts no technology ever could. The Krell Empire had wanted to prove humanity's weakness. Instead, they revealed its greatest power. When Meera's small hand waved to the crowd one last time, the albino wolf followed her out of the arena, steps heavy but free. And in that moment, across the stars, countless beings felt something new, hope. Because maybe the galaxy didn't need more weapons, it needed more Meeras. If that story gave you goosebumps, you know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because more powerful Humans Are Special stories are coming soon. Tell us in the comments, was Meera's power her empathy or something even deeper? Thanks for watching, Explorers of the Unknown. Until next time, remember, sometimes the strongest force in the galaxy isn't firepower, it's heart.